So hello guys, welcome to my channel again. It's Ramanji Singh here. So our today's topic is stock buy and sell. So firstly we have to go through about the problem statement. So let's suppose you are given a list array of stock prices where each element represents the stock price on particular day, and here are the rules. You are allowed to buy the stock once on one day, and after buying you must sell the stock on a later day, and your goal is to maximize the profit from the single buy and sell transaction. So here we have the simple profit formula. Uh, it's selling price minus buying price. So firstly, in our first example, so prices increase over time. So like we are previously discussed, we have a list array of stock prices. So each element have different price on different day. So likely we have on first day the price value is 2, and on second day it's 4, and on third day is 6, and fourth is 8, and fifth is 10. So here is the explanation. So let's suppose we have buy a stock on day 1, so its price will be 2, and if we sell on day 5, its price will be 10. So our net profit or maximum profit will be 10 minus 2 is 8. So clearly we have to get the maximum price value and the minimum price value over the array and to get the maximum profit. So in this example, we have taken the maximum price value and the minimum price value and calculate the maximum profit. So let's go to another example. So in example 2, we have a prices decrease over time, or you can say that we have a array of prices of descending order. So at first day it's 10, at second it's 8, at third is 6, and at fourth is 4, and at fifth is 2. So there will be no profitable transaction is possible. So let's suppose we have a maximum price on day 1 and minimum price at day 5. So and minimum price at day 5 it's 2, and so we can't calculate a negative profit, so its output will be 0. So move to third example. So third example is best buy is not on first day. So let's suppose we have a maximum price number 5 and minimum price number is 1 at day 4, and maximum price is at day 1, and we have a second maximum price at day 5 after day 4. So here is the explanation. So let's suppose we buy on day 4, so our price will be 1, and we sell on day 5, our price will be 4. So our net profit or maximum profit will be 4 minus 1 is equal to 3. So we can take the second maximum or third maximum for calculating the maximum profit. So let's move to the another example. So in example 4, our prices fluctuate. So let's suppose input of prices 9, 1, 7, 2, and 8. So here is the explanation. We have a maximum number of price at day 1 and the minimum number of price at day 2, and second maximum number of price at day 5. So here is the explanation. So so in this prices array, our maximum profit will be 8 minus 1. So here is the explanation. Let's suppose we buy on day 2, our price will be 1. And if we sell on day 5, our price will be 8. So our profit will be 8 minus 1 is equal to 7. In next fifth example, let's suppose we have only one day. And in this prices array, we have given only one element at day 1 is 5. So we can't sell because there is no we cannot sell because there is only one day. So its output, I guess you guys are clear with the problem statement and its example. So let's move to the code portion. So in code portion, we are going to discuss about the brute force and optimized solution. So in brute force, we have taken a int array for prices, and these are the values 5, 3, 6, and 1 is 4. And we have initialized the one max profit of type integer. And in very first loop, we have initialized till price plus length. And let's suppose it is taking the first element that is that has price 5, and and we have a one inner loop for next element, uh, and we have an inner loop that is declaring j of uh, addition of one index to the I, and let's suppose I is 5 and our j will be 3, and we have declared the one int profit for calculating the profit from different index values. And let's suppose the profit is greater than max profit, then our max profit will be profit. So here is the brute force solution, and its time complexity will be we go for big gulf and square, and because of there are two nested first outer and inner loop, and its space complexity will be big of one. We are taking one array prices. So let's move to the debugging portion. So in our brute force solutions, we are using array 5, 3, 6, and 104. So let's try run this. And firstly, our max will be 0, and our diff you can say our profit will be 0. And in our first outer loop, I will be 0, and we are at 5, and our j will be 3. So we are gonna calculate the difference between 3 and 5. It will be -2, and initially our max is 0, then it will be 4, and then inside it will be go till last element of the array, and now our j will be 2, and then we have a 6, and 6 minus 5 will be 1, then 1 is greater than max, then max will be 1, and now we have 1, 1 minus 5 will be -4, so -4 is not greater than 1, so skip. And next we have 4, 4 minus 5 will be -1, and it's also skip. Then it will go to the 3. I will go at 3, and J will at 6, and our difference will be 3. 6 minus 3 is 3, and 3 is greater than 1. Our max will be 3. And now it's go for J equal to 1. 1 minus 3 will be -2. Then -2 is not greater than 3. It's skip. And now let's go for 4. And 4 minus 3 will be 1. And it's also skip. Then now our I will be at second index. It's 6. And J will be at third index. It's 1. And 1 minus 6 will be -5. It's also skip. In that way, you can calculate the maximum profit with this brute force solution. So now let's move to the optimized portion for better result and better time complexity. So here our maximum profit. Like previously, we have discussed about the brute force solution. So in this brute force, we are using two for loops and one prices array, which is taking time space complexity of big O one and time complexity big O one square. And next we have a optimal solution. So in this optimal solution, we are using a single loop for better time complexity. So like previously, we have a one prices array, and this we are taking one integer profit as zero and its minimum price as very first index. We are assuming very first index as minimum price, and so we have a one for loop, and this is go to last index of prices array, and our ith element of prices minus minimum, and our profit will be maximum of profit and cost, and minimum element will be minimum of min and prices of I. And let's see how this is working internally. Let's go to the debugging portion. Thank you. So let's debug this. So firstly, our profit will be 0 and our minimum element will be 5. We are using very first element. And in our first iteration, our array of 5 will be 5, 5 minus 5, our cost will be 0. And our profit will be profit we are assuming 0 and our cost is also 0. So profit will be 0. And our minimum will be array of I we are assuming 5 and our minimum also is I, then is minimum will be 5, and in second iteration and it will be array of I is 3 and I is 1 and it will be 3, 3 minus 5 is minus 2, and so from our cost it's minus 2 and our previous profit was 0, then its max will be 0 and its min will be our last min was 5 and array of I is 1 and array I index I index is 1 and our array of I is 3 and it will be 3 or 5, it will be 3 minimum, and in situation it will be at array of 2, it will be 6, our min is 3, it will be our cost will be 3 and our profit will be 3 and profit 0, its max will be 3 and our min will be our last min was 3 and array of I is 6 and is 3, then our cost will be in then in next iteration our cost will be is 3 and array of I is 1, it's minus 2 and its max will be 3 and in min we have one min value as 3 and array of I is 1 and uh, mm, it will take minimum value as 1 as we discussed previously. It will take the minimum value from the whole array, and now let's go for next iteration. At very last it will take 1 and our array of I is 4, then our cost will be 3 and our net profit or maximum profit will be 3 or 3, it will take 3 and our minimum element goes for 1 and array of I is 4, it will go for 1. So hence we calculate the maximum profit and it's out from the loop and print the profit as 3. So as you can see, there will be our profit 3. So this is the wrap up for the video. So I hope you are clear with this problem. So thank you guys. Stay relaxed.